excited that Christmas is coming up, and it's just like, it's my favorite time of the year. I know every person on YouTube says that, but it's like, I live for Christmas. Like, all year round, it's like I'm just existing, and then Christmas time is when I'm really living. But I hope you guys will enjoy this. I was inspired by a picture that I saw on Pinterest, and it was a picture of just like an eye with like a glitter liner over a wing, like a cat eye wing type thing, and I thought it was gorgeous. I thought that it would look perfect for like a holiday look paired with a red lip, but for those of you who don't like a super bold lip, I did show you guys what this looks like with a nude lip at the end of the video. Yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well, and if you want to see how to recreate this look, then keep watching. So to start off, I'm going to apply Embryollisse's Lait-Crème Concentré to my whole face, and this has got a really nice emollient texture, so it's going to help my foundation kind of just smooth on over top. And then I'm going to follow that up with Benefit's the Porefessional, and I'm going to apply this to my whole face, concentrating it on the center portion of my face. So the next thing I'm going to do is take my Mercier foundation, and I'm going to apply that to my skin using a brush, and then I'm going to blend it out with a damp beauty blender. So because I want to maintain that kind of healthy glow to my skin, I'm going to set my face with MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish in Medium Plus. So now I'm going to prime my lids with the NARS eyeshadow primer, and I'm going underneath the lower lash line as well. So for my eyebrows, I'm going to first start off by combing them through, and then I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz, and I'm basically just going to trace the shape of my eyebrows, and I like to trace them before I fill them in. That way I can kind of control how the end result looks before I kind of fill them in and then have to restart, if that makes sense. So the next thing I'm going to do is fill them in using MAC Charcoal Brown Eyeshadow. And the brush I use for this is the MAC 208. So I start in the middle, and I just kind of pull it through. Then I go in and comb them through with the spoolie side of the Anastasia brush. So to get really clean, sharp looking brows, I'm going to take a concealer brush and the Peau concealer in Beige, and just basically outline my entire eyebrow. So now taking a big fluffy brush, I'm going to mix these two colors here from the Chocolate Bar palette, and I'm going to apply that to my crease as a transition tone. I'm also going to put those two colors underneath my lower lash line as well. So now for the outer V, I'm going to pick up this kind of milk chocolate brown tone on a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to kind of create the shape I want. Then using a clean fluffy brush, I'm just going to blend out any edges. Then for the lid, I'm going to pick up the metallic gold shade in the palette, and I'm just going to apply that to the outer corner and the inner corner, reserving the middle. Then I'm going back in with that blending brush and just blending the colors together. So for the middle portion, I'm going to pick up the Champagne Peachy tone, and I'm going to apply it to the middle of my lid using my ring finger. I'm going to go back in with that chocolate brown just to darken up the outer corner a bit. For the lower lash line, I'm going to use a pencil brush and pick up that chocolate brown color. And I'm just going to carry it underneath all the way to about where my pupil is. Then I'm going to pick up more of that gold shadow on a smaller brush, and I'm just going to place that right underneath where my pupil is. For the brow bone, I'm going to pick up the matte cream color from the palette, and I'm just pressing that over top of the concealer that I applied earlier. Then underneath the very arch of the brow, I'm going to pick up some more of that peachy champagne tone on a small brush, and I'm just going to highlight right underneath my arch. So because I have a super shaky hand, I'm just going to apply some tape on the outer corners of my eyes to kind of help guide my liner. For liner, I'm using the Stila Stale Day Waterproof Liquid Eyeliner in the shade Intense Black. And I'm going to start my liner at the middle point of my eyelid and then just bring it out and carry it up at an angle. And then connect the wing with the main part of the lid. Now I'm going to line as close to my lash line on the inner corners as possible. Now I'm going to tightline my upper waterline using Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. So then using an angled liner brush and Clinique's Black Honey Gel Liner, I'm going to line over top of that black liner as a base for my glitter liner. I'm also going to line the inner corners of my lower lash line. I'm going to go over top of that brown liner with this glitter liner, and applying the brown liner first is really going to make the glitter stand out. So the next thing I'm going to do is apply these velour lashes in Doll Me Up with Duo Lash Adhesive. So now I'm just going to blend my natural lashes in with the false lashes using my Lancome Hypnose Mascara in Deep Black. So moving on to under eye concealer, I'm going to apply more of the Clé de Peau using a flat synthetic MAC 249 brush. Then using Benefit's Powder Flage, I'm going to set that in place. Then I'm going to take Too Faced's Chocolate Soleil powder and I'm going to contour my face. So I'm starting off by applying it kind of like a bronzer. I'm not looking for any sharp lines, just blending it into the outer regions of my face. For cheeks, I'm taking MAC Warm Soul and I'm applying it to the apples of my cheeks and just bringing it up. So for a highlighter, I'm taking Bobbi Brown's Bronze Glow and I'm going to apply that to my cheekbones. And this is absolutely gorgeous. I say this is a must-have for this holiday season. I think it's limited edition, so if you can get your hands on it, I highly recommend it. It's very similar to MAC's Whisper of Guilt, which is my absolute favorite highlighter. And I'm just going to apply this to the tops of my cheekbones. Down the bridge of my nose. So I'm going to show you guys what it looks like with both a nude and a darker lip, just for some options because it is a little bit dramatic. So I'm going to start off by lining my lips with the Perfect Nude Lip Liner from Too Faced. And then I'm going to lightly fill them in with MAC Flesh Pot. This is in limited edition packaging, but it's a permanent lipstick. And I'm just applying a little bit. And then I'm just going to blend it out. And then over top, I'm going to apply MAC's Cream Sheen in Fashion Whim. Okay, so for the dark lip, I'm going to start off by applying Urban Decay's 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in Mrs. Mia Wallace. And I think this is limited edition, but I think it's pretty close to their original red lip liner. Then I'm going to fill it in with Lime Crime's Wicked, and this is probably one of my favorite dark red lipsticks, and this is a long-lasting lipstick. And then I'm just going to go around the edges to clean it up with my concealer and my concealer brush. So that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I wanted to mention that in the event that I can't color correct this, the lipstick's actually showing up as being really red on camera. In real life, it's actually more of a wine tone, and yeah, I just thought I would let you guys know that just in case you think this is a really red lipstick and you go out to like try to find it and then it ends up being something totally different. And yeah, anyways, so yeah, I'm gonna get going now because my makeup's like already melting off my face from all the lights around me. I've literally been sitting here for 4.5 hours now. Not even joking, like it's taken me a really long time to do this video. So if you'd like to see more videos like this for this holiday season, then don't forget to leave me a thumbs up or let me know in the comments below because I love your guys' feedback. So yeah, I hope you guys are all doing well and I will see you all in the next video. Bye guys.